Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hi Lalit.
Yeah, hi. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Fine.
Okay. So Lalit, please give me some brief introduction about yourself.
Okay. My name is Joyitman Pathak and I am from Uttarakhand and I've done MCA from an IIT Greater Noida. And last I have worked procurement project. It's basically buyer or supplier material. So overall 8 year of experience and relevant in Node.js 3 years. And my responsibility for last project like create an API, maintenance them and sometimes test also. And I have worked Express.js, Node.js and Redis at that time.
So, do you have a 3 years of experience
In
as a
Node.
Node.js developer?
Yes, sir.
And do you have any experience in front-end technologies?
No, sir. Actually, I just learned myself with
Okay.
sometimes React, not with Intruder.
Okay, fine. So, which database you are currently working?
Last I worked MongoDB
So how much experience in MongoDB?
1 year. Actually, last one of my project that is not required MongoDB because the project the backend team like SAP module used, so they some all the details then like a property. So we just get that property to update and some record. So basically, overall 1 year of experience in MongoDB.
Okay. So, do you have any exposure on microservices?
Yes, 1 year.
Okay. So, could you please tell me what is the microservice architecture?
Uh, yes, Microsoft. Basically, it's a loosely coupled where the module can send that particular method to one end from to second end. So that is the microservices. Basically,
Okay.
if we get any particular endpoint from uh, A to B, so that we just need some domain name like something http.example.com, then port name that particular module, and then the endpoint.
Okay. So, let's start with the JavaScript first.
Okay.
So, what is hoisting?
Hoisting. Hoisting is a concept of JavaScript where uh, in the runtime, the JavaScript engine check check and move all the functions and variable at the top. So that is the hosting.
Can we hosting is a default mechanism in a JavaScript.
Yes.
So, can we prevent its default behavior?
Uh, Prevent its behavior. Uh, I I don't know, sir. Basically, it's good. That is a it good behavior in the JavaScript because if you just define the functions like in the bottom and we just call the top of the line, so that is not that is good, I think. So I don't know it's whether if I prevent or not.
Okay. Mm. What are the timer functions in JavaScript?
Timer function. You mean to say like set timeout, set immediate?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Actually, that timeout function set immediate when uh, we execute our code. Uh, so after the execution, if you need the set immediate. So after the current block of code execution, the set immediate immediately call that particular function with the callback. And if we use the set timeout, so it will little bit delay with the some time like some millisecond, 1000 or something. The main difference is with this millisecond. with set immediate or set timeout.
Okay. What is closure function?
Okay. Closure is basically we can say it's a nested form of the functions, like the inner function uh, get the value or property from outer functions or outer scopes. That is the closure.
Okay. What are the high order functions?
Higher order functions basically we just uh, send as a functions and return back as a functions, like map, filter, some kind of that the higher order function.
Okay. So there is multiple types of high order functions, like we can say find or filter function, map function.
Yes, reduce. Yes.
So what are the return type of find and filter function?
Return type.
If we do like some operation like
Yes, yes.
some find and filter on an array, so if you find something or filter something, so what will be the output and the type of the output is?
Type if type I think different from see we just use the map, so return type will be something will be I think the array. It will be return type array. In case of filter I think just uh, filter the value basically. So it may be return type of string or something like.
Okay. What is event bubbling?
Event bubbling, I think it's closely related to I think the front end with the DOM property. I think when we just uh, highlight some DOM in a nested way, I think so. That time the event bubbling works. I'm not familiar with deep about it.
What is debouncing?
Deep bouncing, no idea.
Okay, move to the Node.js.
Yes,
What is the use of Express.js in Node?
Express.js actually it's a framework basically. Uh, there are a lot of framework available in market like Happy.js, Koa, Net, and Feather.js. There are different, but CSJS like. So in Express.js, we just create our own custom code in the in relate or in terms of the border view control or something like that. So it's just like a framework in Node.js.
What are the middlewares?
Middleware. Okay. Middleware is a function uh, that has to the access the request object and the response object and the what's it called the next key next method of the request response cycle. So basically, we can change the request response value that particular middle.
So what is the difference between callback and promises?
Callback is just simply we just a function we just send as an argument. So that is a callback. We just you can say that when something has done, the callback is called immediately. So that is a callback, and it prevents the synchronous way in Node.js. And sometimes, in case of nested callbacks, uh, there is one callback is interrelated to other second callback. So uh, first callback output is input of the second callback. So in a nested form, there when we call that particular function, so in that time the what's it called yeah. So sometimes some functions not execute at timely manner in a single function in a nested callback. So there is a situation called callback hell. So we prevent this with the help of the promises. Promises is just like an action, whether it will be uh, completed or rejected. If promise will kept, it will like uh, use the resolve and reject method. Otherwise, it's broken.
Okay, suppose we have a multiple request or multiple functions,
Okay.
and they are not independent to each other, and we want to execute in a parallel way
Okay.
without waiting to each other. So it how it will possible?
Uh, if not interrelated with each other, in that case, we use a mechanism, or we can say the properties like there is a promise dot all settle. So it will settle all the promises with the status code like resolve or rejected something.
Please share your screen and open any JS compiler. You please write a syntax of map function.
Simply the syntax of map function simply like we just array dot map, and this map function is a callback, and there is a value index and array. It's also this is simple that, and that's like well if into two something like that. This is a simple syntax in map function. We just define three things like value, index, and array.
Okay. So I'm sharing you a question.
Okay.
Yeah, open your chat.
Hmm.
So what will be the output?
Uh, the JavaScript compiler, first it will do the line number one, and it will print console.log one because it's easy to read that, that compiler. And after that, it goes to line number two, and there is a set timeout function. And in that function, console.log two with 100 milliseconds. So it will wait this time and just continue go to the line number five, console.log three. So second number one. So it will print like console dot one, three, and two because it will wait for 100 millisecond to execute it the console.log two. So one, three, and two.
Okay, fine. So please execute it. Okay. So I want the output will be 1, 2, and 3.
One, two, and three.
Yeah. And without changing the all console dot log sequence.
Okay.
Please remove all these things here and create an array with some duplicate value. Yes. So you have to remove the duplicate values, like having in this array, like having a 2 times 1,
Mhm.
So you have to remove one single one. Okay. Basically remove the duplicacy without using any inbuilt function,
Okay, without.
without using any array inbuilt function.
Okay.
So do you have any experience in Redis?
Yes, sir. Actually, I have 1 year of experience in Redis. In that time, I've used the IO Redis module.
Okay, suppose if we want to store some data
Okay.
for a some amount of time, like it will automatically clear after the some amount of time. So what will be the syntax of writing a query in Redis?
Similarly, the default port I think 6379. That is the
No,
Redis.
I'm not asking about the port
Yeah.
of Redis.
Simply, if we just using the set method, so in this type of format, something like this. So like I think this is something E or W. There are different parameter with this, and finally this the type. So this type of simply set function to create it. And in get method we just use redis.get and simply key. Basically the Redis stores the data as a string, and in the form of get we just using that json.pass to get the value.
Okay, so what is the use of socket.io library?
Socket.io just real time scenario that case in that cases we use the socket IO like the chatting basically, and the IoT things I think, so that real type of scenario.
Okay, Lalit. So I have done my side. I will give my feedback to the HR. They will get back to you.
Okay, okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.